they got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now a handoff looking right. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up. To the 29-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Flushed out right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Hey, box up, box up.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First and 10. 55. Right there. 55. So don't say nothing.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line. Get wide. Check three. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Switch gears. Watch twist. Bravo. Five.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. All day.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 9 now. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Hey, exit. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Strip the ball. Snap.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Let's get off the field. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. That goes for 15 yards on the fake, a 1st down, and a lot of fist pumps right now on that sideline. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Mark 55, Mark 55. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Watch the safety creep. Slam, slam, slam. They go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
3 down. Check.
2nd and 10. And this one's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll look to throw here. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That sack by Khalil Mack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Mike 55. Mike. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, New Orleans. Curtis Samuel. His 4th touchdown on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything.
Check it back. Check it back. Check. Motion. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Go. Hey, motion backfield. No. Motion. No. Get him. You got it.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They go play action now. Jackson dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Hey, orbit. 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Smith here. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he's going to go deep down the... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now back to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Lutz is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll set up to throw. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check Mike 21. Danny. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Hey, exit.
Hey, check Mike.
Back to throw here. This is complete to Michael Thomas. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take that.
Now they try the right side here, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now, Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Jackson looking to throw on third. He's going to let this go for the end. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. As his guys are in for 6 as the Bears push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Ready?
Looking to throw. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Here comes Cohen. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You remember me?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now a handoff looking right, and he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Watch the screen. Go, go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Go. Go. On the ball, go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
That's right, baby.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's caught. Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
Alpha.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's get off the field, D. Let's do.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
61.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Second and 10. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Ready.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll set up the throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
They'll drop the throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. The Saints on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Khalil Mack. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Spins away. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And to give this time to the tailback. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Luck's good on the extra point. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now they try the right side here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. As the Bears, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
8-3.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
5.
Check by 21.
Please dribble.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Get it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 26. Check 26.
They'll set up to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and
loss as they fall now to 10-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So